What's up, everybody? We back at another tier list. Another tier list. I know y'all saw my previous video, which was basically saying what teammates you would, what characters you would want on your team. This one is basically saying skill set wise, because I'm seeing a lot of lies on the timeline about who's the easiest character, who's the least easy, who's the hardest character, blah blah blah. Iron Man sucks. That's what I'm hearing. I'm gonna be so for real with you. I'm not gonna be biased here. I'm gonna be so honest with you. All right. Now I'm not looking for what's the easiest to play. I'm looking at what's the easiest to be good at. All right. What's the easiest to be good at? Because if it's easiest to play, Hela will be one, but she's not the easiest to be good at. All right. So starting off first, I'm gonna let y'all know this is kind of up for debate, but it's my opinion. My opinion based on who I have tried every single character. All right, every single character. I'm gonna tell you what's the easiest skill level in my opinion, and it's my opinion. If you want a different opinion or you don't like my opinion, do something different. All right. First things first. Iron Fist. Enough said. Second, Cloak and Dagger. Extremely easy. Easiest character in the game. One of the easiest characters in the game. I don't care. Probably gonna hurt some people's feelings with that. I'm sorry. I'm so for real with you though. Alright? I'm for real. I'm honest. This channel's about honesty. Okay. Let's know what's next. Luna. Luna actually is It's because it's easiest to use, it's easy to be okay at, but to be good, you have to be really good at Luna. So I'll say probably about, let's see, it's a different type of character. Sue. D. Using some of her abilities is very easy, but I've seen a lot of people struggle with actually being really good with her. And so in that case, yeah. D. She can be good. She can be easy to use. I'm turning on my fan. Okay. She can be good. She can be easy to use. She can also be really hard to use on some of her alternative weapons, not just a primary weapon, a primary attack. Psylocke. A. A lot of it is literally just aiming, but if you want to be really good at her, it's gonna take a lot of work. Okay, because you can easily just do regular attacks, R2, L2, or whatever your keybinds are, for your primary and secondary attack and be fine. But when you use the skills and be decent, yeah, it's tough. Mr. Fantastic. I mean, truth be told, it's a mid skill level character to be really good at, to be honest with you. It's not, the abilities aren't that difficult. They're not. I would say his ult is very basic, very easy. But it's not, I would say it's not easy. It's not easier than any of these characters. Magneto might be underrated here. Might be an unpopular opinion. Might be. But if you are having a bad aiming day, you are going to do 0 damage with Magneto. I guarantee it. Now, granted, his shields are good. His ult is great, but you need to learn when to use it, how to use it, where to aim, what time to aim, how fast you got to get rid of it. Say somebody like a Punisher has a sentry going, you're going to get 100. If you don't get 100 quickly, you're going to end up exploding and end up hurting yourself. So you got to be able to do that part. It's a very, yeah. I'm not actually, no, we'll go B. Groot. Groot's not hard. It's not hard. It's a very easy character. Mark Phillips is good at Groot. Mark sucks. Tony Stadavici can't play Groot. Tony sucks. Tony got better and learned how to play Magneto. That's why honestly Magneto's not an A either. Tony sucks. Hela. To be good at Hela, it takes precise aiming. Actually, I'm gonna do that now. Because remember, these are to be good at them. Be good at them. All right, all my hit scan people. It's tough. Okay, it's tough. Jeff, extremely easy. Yeah, Storm's easy. Her ult is it's very shit though. But you gotta learn when to time it. Jet Shark with NATO, and then obviously the Storm one. Do I have Storm in here? I don't have Storm in here. There we go. So I missed on the last one. On the last one, it would be D. The team ups with all that makes the ult very easier. So that's kind of actually I put an A. You can miss, it'd be fine because of hitbox. These three are top notch, toughest characters in the game. To be good at. Remember, not to use, to be good at. He's a top 3 artist. Emma, B, same thing as Magneto. You just got specific stuff you kind of have to learn and have to be practicing in order to be really good at, in order to be decent at it. It's not a hard character to learn attack-wise. You have a beam, but in order to use actually, I'll move it here. The secondary, like the abilities and stuff, those are the ones that kind of take a lot more effort in order to be good at. You just have a regular beam, diamond form, you throw punches. That's it. So, like, Wolverine might be unpopular here. I don't feel like it's that hard. Like, because here's the thing, right? I have to take it off what I've done when I have played the character. I have played every single character. Every single character. It's just a matter of all you're doing is this. Look. All you're doing is this. You just keep on hitting the button. That's it. So, like, it's not that hard, really. Star-Lord, B, and I'm gonna tell you why it's B. The aiming part of it is the biggest issue here. Now, the aiming part of it would have you, without the ult, would have you at A. But the ult literally is lock-on. Auto locks. That's why it's B. Low B, as a fact. Penny. A. Penny is hard to use. I've seen a lot of people who predominantly play tank struggle with Penny Parker. The team ups make it a lot more easier with Rocket and everything, so that's kind of great. However, it's hard to use. Not gonna lie with you. Loki, S. In order to be good you need a good Loki, S, easily. Strange, It's high, It's high, Teleportation wise, you need a good teleport in order to do it. The attacks wise, you need to learn how to get more good attacks. But let's be honest here. If you're playing Shield, if you're playing Strange and you don't really play Strange, you're just there to block. Use your Shield and then have a good team up with Scarlet. That's it. Cap. A. Cap's hard to be good at. Namor. Very easy. Very easy for people to learn. Let's be honest here. If you have the team up with Hulk, your Squid's doing most of the work. If you don't have the team up, your Squid's still doing most of the work. Your ult is very basic because it's just a broad range of throw a freaking whale at him. It's not hard. Rocket. Extremely easy. Black Panther. A good Black Panther. I honestly and fully believe a good Black Panther is the hardest character to be good at in the game. That's why I give so much praise to Black Panther players. Bucky. Nah, it's It's C. C tier. It's not that hard to be good at. I would say the abilities are easy to learn. And then I would say the aiming part of it makes it a little harder. The only reason why I have this lower than Star-Lord's is because Actually, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to flip him. I'm going to lower it because he has a lot more weight. He has a lot more bullets. Thor. If this was Thor Season 1, let's say A. Or 1.5, A. Season 2, probably A. Season 2.5, C. I'm going to move just straight C tier. I'll just move to C tier. C tier. I'm not even going to explain that one. C tier. I mean, it's like the lightning ability. When you throw in lightning, you're literally just, you're throwing literal lightning in the path and it will hit you. That's annoying. The grab is annoying. But to be decent at it, I'd say high C. Nah, I say B. I'll say B. I'll say B. B, B. Mantis, A. Magik, S. Adam. So the third hardest play to be good at. Remember, like I said, all these had a controversy. I said be good at. I said be good at. Alright, like I'm explaining. Mantis, in order to be good at Mantis, you need to learn when to give your healing, how to quickly attack to be your healing, how to still give significant damage, and when to use your ult. Because you're not going to use your ult. I mean, unless you either use your ult when everybody's together with you, or you're trying to stay on. What I've seen people do is try and use it, stay on point, and then strange to teleport, which is smart. That's a good strategy. Magik is very hard to be good at. It's very hard to be good at. But I will say it's very easy to learn and practice to be good at. Because I'm decent with Magik, and I don't play Magik. So that's why it's low A. But I also know I also can respect Magik users. Adam, let's be so for real here. Okay, be so for real. In order to have a good Adam, you're a good player. If you're a good Adam, you're a good player. Venom, easy. Punisher, D. I will say I put Punisher above these ones because the aiming part. That's it. Hulk, C. Moon Knight, D. I'm gonna say that one for last because I'm an Iron Man player and I want watch time. Actually, no, fuck that. We'll do that now. Iron Man. In order to be good at Iron Man. But here's where I'm at. Actually, I'll do Venom. I'll do Venom here. Here's where I'm at. And I'll do Namor here too. These are low Ds. I full-heartedly believe that the easiest characters in this game go Cloak, Jeff, Rocket, Scarlet, Moon Knight here. Actually, Squirrel Girl, Moon Knight, Iron Man. Fuck it, I'll put it low D. Because you still gotta be decent to play these characters. I'll put them both D. These, you can be so dog shit and be good at them. I mean this with full certainty. So dog shit and be great at them. Iron Man is a hard character to be good at. But it's a very, very, very easy character to use. Alright? You get a little different there. It's a very easy character to use. It's very hard to be good at. Like, I'm good with Iron Man. Like, I am very good with Iron Man. If you've seen my clips, you've seen past gaming videos, I am good with Iron Man. But I have had too many times where there's so many counters to Iron Man, and there's times where I am just getting cooked by a Spider-Man, by a Scarlet, by a Punisher, by a Hela. So I also learned that it's also not that hard to be decent. It's not that hard to be good at it. Moon Knight, I'm going to use this and I'm going to blame his ass the whole time for this. Tony Stadavici started playing Marvel Rivals as Moon Knight and was platinum. Really think about that. Spider-Man, S. Ultron, B. Human Torch, A. Spider-Man, we all know Spider-Man is the hardest character to play. Is one of the hardest characters to actually be good at. Remember, it's all to be good at. It's not to play, it's to be good at. Human Torch is his abilities are very hard to actually know when to do good, and his aiming is a big issue. Also, you only have 6 bullets, 6 flames, whatever. You gotta aim, make them count. Ultron, the aiming is a big thing. The giving the shield and then knowing when to put the drone. Also, to be good at Ultron, just know you don't get healing unless you're in that drone's area. So you can't just sit like an Iron Man and sit very high up in the air and expect to get healed. You won't. No one's going to heal you, realistically. So I think that's kind of the big thing. But that is my list. If I didn't really explain it, let me know in the comments. I will explain it better. Should be coming out anytime soon. If it's not out beforehand, Delta D's interview is dropping next Saturday, the 13th. Whatever day you're watching this on, if it's beforehand, it's dropping the 13th. If it's after the 13th, go check that out. It already dropped. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We out. Peace.